fantastic Friday. We made it to the end of the week. It's time to party on the weekend, right? I'm gonna make this quick because I do have some stuff to take care of, but I wanted to talk to you guys today about multiple sources of income. Okay, I've been stressing this in my videos as well as my previous live stream. I was talking about in order to acquire wealth, you're going to have assets. In order to get the assets, you have to have multiple sources of income in order to invest your money into the asset, right? Or at least have, let's just say 20 to 30% of the capital to get a loan from the bank in order to invest into an asset, such as a duplex, triplex, whatever the case may be, right? If you're gonna go big and bad on your first deal, real estate, maybe a hotel or something like that, right? Okay, but let's get straight into it, man. Sources of income. So my first source of income is my 9 to 5 job. What's up, Faded? Big salute to you, G. My first source of income is my 9 to 5. Okay. Now, it is my main source of income. I take it very, very seriously because this is how I'm able to feed myself. This is how I'm able to pay my bills. This is how I'm able to take my girl out. This is how I'm able to put clothes on my back, shoes on my feet, right? This is how I'm able to do that. Okay. And the reason that I like working is because it makes me feel accomplished. I don't know about you, but if you haven't had a job, I know that there's been a point in time to where you haven't had a job, and it makes you feel terrible, don't it? It makes you feel terrible. Oh, you at the gym right now? That's what I'm talking about, my boy. Get it in. But look though, so if you haven't had a job for, let's just say, even a month, a couple of weeks, a few days, it feels like you are not making no progress at all. So I stress to you guys, take your job serious. When I don't work, I feel like garbage. That's just me. I don't know about y'all. But it's also a motivator. It gets me up in the morning. Like I have a sense of purpose. Like, okay, cool. I know that I need to go to this 9 to 5 job so that I can fuel my dreams, right? It fuels my dreams, okay? So that's my first source of income. The second source of income is obviously YouTube. You guys see that I'm a YouTuber. If you guys want to become a YouTuber, I think that they lowered the threshold to 500 subscribers, and I believe it's still 4,000 watch hours. So the way that I was able to quickly get monetized on YouTube was by live streaming every single day. Once I made 500 subs, I started streaming and I was literally live streaming every single day. Then I got to the point where I was doing 8 hours a day. Then I got to the point where I was doing 11 hours a day. But YouTube is a very amazing platform to make money off of. And let me tell you why. Because you have ad revenue. So the ads that you watch on the videos, the live streams of the videos, literally you're getting paid, the streamer or the YouTuber is getting paid for that. So there's ad revenue, there's memberships, right? You guys know about the memberships as well. Big shout out to all the members that are still a member. I do need to rework the memberships because obviously I'm not gaming anymore, okay? You have donations. I just got a donation last night from my sister. Shout out to her. If you live stream, even if you don't live stream, there's something called like super thanks or something where people can donate to you on the comments. They can either donate to you while live streaming or they can donate to you on the comment. That's easy money right there. You're working hard, you're providing value, you're providing entertainment for somebody, and then they feel the necessary peace in their heart, or maybe you're making them laugh, whatever the case may be. It's an act of kindness if you receive a donation, right? So you got donations. Something that I have yet to do is affiliate marketing, which is offering a link to somebody else's products in the description and maybe mentioning it in your live stream or your video, and then you get a percentage of the sales that come from your subscribers, right? So there's affiliate marketing. There's also sponsorships. You guys have seen me do a couple of sponsorships, and either they will send you merch, and then you can advertise it, free merch, or they will send you a product that you advertise, and then once you get sales, then you get part of its commission. Easy, right? So there's so many different ways to make money on YouTube. So many different ways to make money on YouTube, and it is just it's an absolute necessity. If you guys are gaming, whatever you want to do, put it on YouTube. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. That goes with TikTok, that goes with Instagram, right? That goes with all the platforms that you can monetize and make some money off of. Twitch, you need to do it. So we have the 9 to 5, we have YouTube. My third source of income that has been so fun for me, is selling items online or at a garage sale, right? The two main platforms that I've been using is called Depop and the other one is called OfferUp. I'm telling you right now, I'm literally getting ready to take a package to the post office right now. If you guys have not downloaded Depop, or I know everybody knows about OfferUp, but Depop, I promise you, bro. I promise you, you will be surprised. You have some threads that you're not wearing. You got some Funko Pops laying around. You know what I'm saying? You got some random items in your house. Just random stuff that you're not using. Put it on these platforms and you're gonna get extra money. I've been selling so many different things that I'm not utilizing, that I've accumulated over the years, and it's just an extra source of income. Not only is it fun, but it's just more money in the bank, okay? Now, what it helps you do is it helps you declutter your home. You're not gonna have as much stuff in there, so you're gonna be more neat, more organized, right? You also learn how to be competitive with pricing for goods. You learn how to be competitive with prices for goods. So let's just say you have a shirt and you bought it for 15 bucks and you've wore it a couple of times, right? And you're sick of it. So you're not gonna charge $15, you're gonna charge $10. You're gonna be under the retail value so that you can sell it quick and get your money, okay? And then another skill that you learn is shipping and handling. If you guys have never shipped out packages, if you haven't printed out labels, if you haven't taped up boxes and things of that sort, that's something else that you learn, okay? The fourth source of income that I have is called a high yield savings account. This is also one of my favorite ones. Now, I wouldn't recommend that you put a lot of money into a high yield savings account. It's not necessary. You could be doing other things with that money. But I will say an emergency fund of anywhere between $15,000 to $20,000 inside of a high yield savings account is perfect, because you're going to be getting paid a APY, annual percentage yield, right? You're going to be getting a percentage of money that goes right into that account. All you got to do is keep the money in there. It's easy money. You literally get paid every single month for doing nothing but putting that money aside. And it's money that you should have stashed away just in case you get in an accident, maybe your car is totaled, maybe you need to do surgery for your pets, maybe you need to repair an appliance in your home, something of that nature, right? You really need to have a high yield savings account. You need to have your emergency fund in there, okay? What's up, Box? Hey, good to see you, brother. I've been working and grinding, my boy. I've been working and grinding. Okay, so that's the fourth source of income that I have for y'all. The fifth and final one is really something that I enjoy doing. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't bring in a whole lot of money, but you guys have heard me say this too in multiple of my live streams previously, and I love to recycle. I literally love to recycle. Just this year alone, I've made over $300. $300 just from recycling a plastic bottle. Just from recycling a plastic bottle, I've made over $300 just this year. So if I stay on track, that'll be $600 this year that I have earned from literally recycling a bottle. I find that to be just one of the most fantastic sources of income ever, to be honest. And it's not a grand amount of money, but it's just something that you really don't have to do nothing for. Just put it away. Get you a nice little garbage can, put it in the garage, put all of your plastics in there, take it to the man, get your money, put it into the bank. Easy money, dude. I literally love recycling. I don't know about y'all. And it also reduces pollution and it saves animals, right? So yeah, that's it. 5 sources of income that I wanted to share with you guys today. If you guys have any sources of income that you would like to share with me, then make sure that you comment down below and let me know some unique sources of income that you may have that you are proud about, that's helping you acquire more wealth, that's helping you acquire more money, right? So just in case you're just joining, we have the 9 to 5, which everybody knows about. We have YouTube, We have selling unwanted items in your home, decluttering your home, high yield savings account, and we have recycling. Okay. And now one last thing. Bonus. A bonus source of income, which I don't know if people would consider this a source of income, but I do. And here's what it is. It's practicing minimalism and frugality. What is minimalism and frugality? Minimalism and frugality is simply not buying stuff that you don't need. Spending less than normal, living below your means, not going out to eat all the time. Cook some meals at home. Cook every meal at home if you can. Why do you have to keep going out to the fancy restaurants? Why do you have to keep eating at McDonald's and Chick-fil-A and all of these different Jack in the Box? Why do you have to keep going there when you could spend that money on some grocery items and cook at home and then have it for 2 to 3 days, right? That's the smart thing to do. Buying extra clothes is something that you probably shouldn't really be doing unless you absolutely need it for work purposes, or maybe you need some workout gear or something, but it has to be a necessity, right? Okay? Thrift shopping. You don't have to buy the new designer clothes, man. Why would you do that? There's no point in doing that. What you should be doing is going thrifting, buying stuff that's quality, but at a very discounted price. And then one more thing that you can do is, and this is in the category of frugality and minimalism, you can be smart with the resources in your home. And what does that mean? That means cutting off your lights as soon as you get done. Don't leave the lights on. Taking quick showers. You don't need to be doing a whole beauty scene in the shower, man. In and out, get out of there, bro. Cut the water off. Using glass instead of paper plates. Why do you have to be lazy? Just wash the dishes. You see what I'm saying? Don't buy no paper plates. Don't buy any paper towels. Just have some dry towels, literally. It's so easy. You save a lot of money this way. So, what is my point about this, right? My whole point is this. You need to research additional sources of income, not only because it's going to give you a little bit more security in your financial situation. You're not going to be relying on just one or two sources, but you have multiple sources. And this is going to help you be able to get closer to buying assets. You need to get excited about this because you're on your way to building your financial freedom. And one last thing is get creative about your sources of income, especially if it's something that you enjoy. Like I shared with you earlier, I love to recycle. That's something that I enjoy, and it's a creative way to make money. Easy. All right. We got Planet in the building. Big salute to you, my boy. Hey, man, I got some stuff to take care of. I got a package to take to the post office, and then I'm going to hang out with my family. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure that you go ahead and share it out to your family members, to your friends, somebody that needs to increase their sources of income so that they can become financially free in the future and live their best life. I love you guys. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. More importantly, I'm definitely going to be doing live streams like this every single day. I'm going to come up with a topic that I want to talk about. And you can also expect some bigger live streams. I know that this is just the YouTube short live stream, but I kind of want to start studying the economy, guys. I want to start studying like for real so I can understand what's going on and how the politicians and what's going on in the economy are affecting us today. And what can we do to combat inflation? What can we do to combat poverty? This is a very interesting topic to me, and I really want to start studying it. And what's the best way to do that is study it with you guys so that we can all chip in and we can all have information coming together. All right. So I love y'all boys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.